Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous. What is this? All right, here we go. Hey, it's Taivy. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to everyone watching. I hope everyone that's watching this video has enjoyed their 2022, and I really hope that everyone started the new year off strong. I hope that now that we're at the end of the month, everyone kind of has a firm grasp on who they're going to be this year and what they're going to do for themselves. I just want to come on here and tell you guys that that's exactly what I'm doing. I know it's been a while since I've spoken to you guys in this format with such a familiar background. When I moved into my apartment, I was thinking about throwing this backdrop out because there was a long period of time when I was still at home where I couldn't use this backdrop to make content, but I still had some pre-filmed videos that I was posting, and I just never got rid of the backdrop. Since my apartment is still not aesthetically to where I want it to be, I figured I could still use my backdrop holder and put up this familiar background to make today's video and a couple of videos after, because it just brings me a sense of comfort and reminds me of like where I started on this channel. Anyway, we're going to be sitting in front of this backdrop for a couple of weeks or months while I renovate other places in my apartment. I will still be vlogging and I'll still be posting other forms of video, but for now, say welcome back to my tapestry. I don't even know what to call this thing. I want to thank you guys for coming back to my channel, for clicking on today's video, for sitting down and watching me talk about absolutely nothing. I appreciate you so much, and I have so much I want to say and so much I'm going to do. I just ask that you keep watching. I have my notes on my phone. I have been all over the place mentally that I needed to go back to writing outlines for my videos. This video is all about my plans for 2023. I hope you guys have plans for your life this year. If you haven't started that yet, definitely get on it, or else you're gonna spend this whole year confused, worried, stressed out, and just irresponsible, and I don't want that for you. So to start today's video off, I want to do a quick recap of 2022. I was going to do like a wrap-up video back in December for Vlogmas. I just never got around to doing that. My headspace was just overwhelmed with planning the housewarming party, still getting adjusted to my apartment. I did a lot of cool things, so I decided to make a short little video and post that on my TikTok. I was pretty shocked at how much stuff I did last year. I don't tend to write down all my accomplishments and things, and I'm gonna get into that this year. I'm gonna start doing that, but I did a lot of cool things from when the year started to when it ended, and when I look back on every month just doing something, consistently doing something and trying, I have to say I'm so proud of myself. I threw myself a super huge and exciting birthday party. I didn't see myself doing that. I got to travel outside of my hometown a couple times throughout the year. Catching a flight to Buffalo was so fun. I don't even think I vlogged that experience on this channel. I don't think I did. Now that I'm thinking back, I took a trip in May and I vlogged it, but I didn't post it. What I did last year was I spent a lot of time with myself, and I learned how to appreciate myself more and deal with my emotions and deal with my problems. I went to Philly as well 2 times last year. Filmed it and didn't post, but I took those trips, and during the summer I got an internship working for a luxury bridal designer, and that was so fun. That job taught me a lot about fashion industry. I may make a video on that too and tell you guys what it's like interning in luxury bridal. I also spent some time working on my business and my fashion brand, which I'll be posting about later on this channel for you guys. That was super important to me as well. Just taking myself seriously, not that I hadn't in the past, but just so much more serious than I ever have. And then by October, I moved into here, to my apartment, and that was a very overwhelming passage of time because I was dealing with a lot of emotion, a lot of confusion, and a lot of just like whatever happens happens mentality, and just telling myself to not be afraid, just say yes to yourself and do the thing that you wanted, that you never did before. Go to the place you never thought you could go. Last year was very much about experiences for me, opportunities, and just practicing what I have been preaching on this channel for so long. Anyway, by the fall, winter, I started to get back onto YouTube because I had this long hiatus where I didn't want to be in front of the camera. You guys already know why that was. I made like 2 videos on that, talking about why I didn't want to film, and I realized how much I missed it. I think I was just throwing stuff at the wall to see what stuck when I first started my channel, but now I know who I am, what I'm doing, and where I'm going. I had a very lovely holiday party, which you guys can watch on this video, and I also will link other videos that I loved from last year as well. For the New Year's, I did absolutely nothing. I cleaned my apartment and I slept a lot. A very quiet New Year's. I did some manifestation. I made a vision board that I'm so proud of, and I think I may make another one for my channel to show you guys how I made my vision board, and then I just relaxed. I ended my 2022 peacefully. I didn't care about going to a party or going to Times Square. Just wanted to be home. Every other New Year's Eve, I've always felt kind of sad or somber or like melancholy, whatever the word is. But this year, I mean last year, I was content. I was more so feeling like I couldn't wait to get this year over with so I could start this one. I was just like, all right now, just kind of waiting for 2022 to end because I was already ready, hit the ground running when the New Year started. That was my recap on 2022. Okay, so now let's get into why I am posting this video so late. I had a thought to start the new year in a very quiet and relaxed way, realizing that we are in a brand new year and no one has any idea of what's going to happen next. I already know what I want and how I see my life 6 months from now, and different things that I want to do in the next couple of months I'm going to do. But for now, starting the new year, I wanted to give myself time to think, time to breathe, and time to just exist before I post myself on camera, before I film. I didn't even take my first photo, public consumption, until like yesterday. So I've taken pictures, but just I wasn't ready to like show myself. And when you're a content creator, you probably can relate. It's a big deal to yourself to put yourself out there because who you are is an extension of your creations, or your creation or extension of yourself. And so when you post, everything you do is intentional and aligned with your brand or your journey or who you are. And I was still in this cocoon phase where I was mentally preparing myself for this year, because I kept saying to myself, once I post and once I step out there, it's on. Everything's going. I'm definitely looking forward to so much this year. There's so many things that I want to do, that I really want to do. Because of imposter syndrome, sometimes I find myself thinking, oh, am I gonna even make it in time to do that? I have to stop doing that, because speaking with the law of assumption, knowing that what's already there for me, it's a better way to approach my new year. I don't want to jinx myself and just share every little detail right now in today's video. I just wanted to say, keep supporting me, keep sharing my content, keep reaching out and commenting, because I care, because I pay attention, because I've been doing this for some time now, and I kind of have the hang of it now. I kind of know who I am now. Your life is really what you create and what you want it to be and what you call it to be. I have a really big announcement that I want to put at this part of the video, because I want to be able to look back on it when the year's over and chronicle my entire journey in the process. I am launching my first ever fashion brand. The release date still to be decided, but right now I am very much working hard on putting myself out there and releasing my work. But I'm working so much on the business side of things right now, and a little bit in the creative, but there's a lot of technical, financial, economical things that need to be figured out first. I have my vision in mind. I have fabrics in mind, my inspiration in mind. Right now, I'm just working on building capital and budgeting. You guys will see exactly who I am and why I breathe. Why I exist. I want to say so much more, but I'm coveting this information when it gets more detailed for now, but I will be bringing this up more often on the channel so you guys can live this journey with me. Now let's get into the fun stuff. So I want to talk about the direction I want to take my YouTube channel. As you guys know, I love fashion. Most of my content is either fashion related or lifestyle, right? I want to bring you guys more design videos, styling videos, and more fashion topic videos. I want to talk to you guys about different runway shows, fashion films, fashion concepts and history. I want to give my little 2 cents on things that matter to me in fashion. I spend so much time blabbing to my best friend about these brands and all these movements and all these things going on in the fashion industry. And I feel like I am boring them. How passionate I am about these things and just put my opinions here. I mean, talk to you guys. So yeah, I want to talk more about my favorite designers and why they inspire me. And I want to give you guys little mini lessons on my favorite designers and why I'm inspired by them. Different fashion trends that I want to try. I want to give you guys some more career advice. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to build their own business. It is definitely something that I'm going to give advice on because I'm actively doing that. I see a lot of this stuff on TikTok and short form videos. I may just do snippets or segments where I just talk about that kind of stuff. A lot of my friends say they love my vlogs. They like when I actually go places. So a goal for this channel is to take my camera with me to other places, travel to different cities, travel to different states, different countries. So that's something I'm gonna be doing. You guys like feel like you're hanging out with me. I didn't realize that mattered, so you're gonna get more of that. I will be filming whenever I travel. I do apologize. I have a heater in here and it gets really loud, so you're gonna hear that. Occasionally, I can't turn it off. Another goal I have for my channel will be for health and fitness. I am on a weight loss journey for personal reasons. I've had a lot of health concerns and I've been going through a lot of things off camera, mentally and physically and physiologically, that's affecting my mental health and my ability to just like function. Now that I'm stable in my own place, I feel compelled to work out more. I want to bring you guys on my journey as I check in monthly with my weight loss or just my physical strength. Just have that conversation more often so you know that you're not alone, and hopefully whoever's watching this video will feel connected to me in that way and we can get fit and get healthy together. By the end of the year, I'd like to sort of recap all of my health and fitness journey, where I started, my size, how I feel in my clothing, how I feel shopping, styling, working out, whatever the case is. And then I'm also thinking about doing some mental health chats and just telling you guys like where I am mentally. I don't have to get too far deep down to the bottom of my feelings, but I at least want to share with you guys how I'm doing, because health and wellness is important and we can't act like we're robots and that we don't feel things and we don't have bad days or bad months, or you know. So I will definitely try to open up more about how I'm feeling. If I feel down, I usually don't film, but because I am determined to be consistent, I think you guys will definitely end up getting the good with the bad and the beautiful with the ugly, and I'm open to that. Second to last thing I want to talk about is my fashion brand. I touched on it before, but what I'm doing right now for my brand is applying for grants. I'm working on a business plan. I'm looking over my financials. I'm doing my research on the production process, and I'm planning the release date and looking at venues, looking at all kinds of things for photo shoots, pop-up shops, and just keeping my eyes open. In 2022, I showed myself that if I put the effort, the the thing that I desire will come. You guys will see videos behind the scenes of photo shoots. You guys will see me talk about my design process. Whatever I can share with you guys, I will share. If it's not on this channel, it will be on my TikTok video, on my TikTok pages. Some videos just may not make it to long form. They just probably won't because they're short and sweet. But I'm going to still put them on this channel in some way. And if you guys want a long form, like in-depth video of me talking about starting your own business and running your own fashion company and hiring people and whatever, as those things become a reality for me, I'll have advice and do's and don'ts and you know, things I can share with you guys. The very last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about in today's video has to do with growing on social media and growing consistently. Consistency has been the key word here, people. That is the one thing that has held me back over the past like 3 years of my life because I wasn't always consistent. I would keep going, and then I'd stop because I felt like, you know, you guys get the reasons. I've talked about this in old videos. Nothing motivates you more than having a job you don't love, or being around people who piss you off, or living with people who don't respect you, or being in relationships that bring you down. Being in an environment that's not aligning with you can be a huge motivator for success. And when it comes to social media, I just realized I spend so much time creating content and wanting to build a fantasy and dissociate and step away from the real world. Most of my life is online. A lot of who I am is online, and I love being on social media. I've been on social media since I was like, I don't know, 12? I don't even know. I have no idea. I'm just making up an age. I don't freaking know. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, these spaces are a second home to me. Know that there's so much I'm going to do in fashion, world, and in life, and education, and culture, and whatever. I just need the platform. I feel like my personality is enough, and my aesthetic, my interests, they are going to bleed through. You are going to know who I really am. I trust myself now. I just need the platform. So you'll be seeing me really work hard on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. That's the point. I mean, if I had built up those platforms a year or two ago, I would have a larger audience to share my experiences with. But I think that's okay, and all this comes in time, and a lot of it has to do with you trusting yourself, and I trust me now, and not that I hadn't before, but I trust myself a whole lot more. Hope I didn't waste too much of your day. Like today's video, please give me a huge thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit the bell so you never miss a day when I post, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!